all of us. Hello Mr. Tito Dimas Atmawijaya, come back with me, Siti Isa from Sastra English in Pamulang University. I would like to say thank you for coming in my presentation, and it's great to see you all. We are talking about factor in language learning. In the module Introduction Psycholinguistics, I'm talking the material from meeting 40 about factor in language learning. After studying this material, students are able to afford the language learning. So, what's the meaning of this material? Let's examine together. Language is such a complex phenomenon that it has become the common study point of many social sciences such as linguistics, psycholinguistics, sociolinguistics, neurolinguistics, and historical linguistics. In 19th and 17th, Christian described the monitor model in which the acquisition learning hypothesis takes place. He puts forward that individuals have to determine of developing knowledge of a certain language as acquisition and learning. While acquisition is a subconscious and intuitive process of constructing the system of a language, learning is the process in which learners attempt to form, figure out the rules, and are generally aware of their own process. Internal and external factors generally refer to elements within and outside each individual. Internal factors are associated with the element worked by each individual in the learning context, and these components are affected by other factors that survive in a living environment. There are age, motivation, personality, and learning style, attitude. How old is student when they start learning a foreign language? While students of all age can learn a foreign language, there is consensus that certain aspects are affected by the age of the learner. It becomes harder for students to have native pronunciation from the 10 years. Some students also find that it's more difficult to fully acquire a foreign language as they get older, but this isn't true of everyone. Motivation: is the child waiting for to learn, or do they want to learn the language? When a child understands the importance of understanding a language and can see how it's directly applied to their life, they learn faster. We have found that a contextual, the best curriculum can help get students more excited to dive into language learning when they are interested in language and they see meaningful connection to their life. They begin to take risks to produce a language which help them to acquire it faster. Personality and learning style. Personality and learning style are among the psycholinguistic factors which affect the foreign language learning process directly or indirectly. Personality is the particular combination of emotional, attitudinal, and behavior response pattern of an individual. On the other hand, learning style is a term generally used to describe an individual's natural or habitual pattern of acquiring and processing information in learning students. Aptitude is defined as natural ability or skill at doing something. Expert advances learning dictionary to dosen. In the context of language learning, language aptitude refers to the potential that a person has for learning language. It does not refer to whether or not an individual can or cannot learn a foreign language. It is assumed that virtually everyone can learn a foreign language in the case of given adequate opportunity. It is claimed that some learn show a tendency to learn a language while some learners do not. A certain likelihood of success and easy in learning a foreign language is measured by means of language aptitude tests. In the last internal factor in language learning is environment. How does the child feel in the classroom? Another key factor in how comfortable students feel in their language learning environment. Does their classroom feel hopeful and tense, or positive and relaxing? What's the school culture and beliefs about language learning? We have found that a student learning environment has an impact on their motivation. Low anxiety language learning environment increases the chance for acquisition. And next, factor external in language learning. There are curriculum interaction and culture and status. Curriculum, the requirement of the language causes the student to learn to achieve high grades of courses while the student choose such as a language if a choice is given can be either extrinsic or intrinsic. The second external factor in language learning is interaction. Clearly, some language teachers are better than others at providing appropriate and effective learning experience for the student in their classroom. The student will make faster progress. The same applies to mainstream teacher on the second language situation. The science teacher, for example, who I am aware that she too is responsible for the student English language development, and next time commendation will contribute to their linguistic development. And the third, culture and status. There is some evidence that study the student in situation where their own culture has a lower status than that of the culture in which they are learning the language make slower progress. Thank you for the watching in this video and my presentation. Sorry for mistake. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.